What about me? What about me? What about me and you together? Something that could really last forever.
Hello and welcome back to Music Mondays. I am Leah
I'm Taylor.
and this is week 9. Crazy.
That was
I'm
wild.
almost out of fingers to count with. This week we are doing Apricot Princess by Rex Orange County, everyone's favorite new artist. Welcome. Everyone's favorite new indie artist that they're like, I love indie music. And you're like, who you like? And you're like, I like Apricot Princess by Rex Orange County. But I mean, like, I'm not judging you because it's good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Z-Boy.
Z-Boy.
His name's actually
Alexander
Alexander.
O'Connor,
Sure.
I think is his full name. He kind of got his break. I read it earlier. I didn't write it down. I don't know why. It was like a lot of words, so I was like, oh, I'll just remember. I don't. He did something musical, and then Tyler the Creator featured him on Flower Boy, and that I think was kind of his like.
He was at
way in.
Coachella this year already.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, he has like 3 million monthly listeners. He's huge already, which is, I mean, rightfully so. He's very, very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, he also produces, what am I doing with my arms? He produces his own stuff, which is cool. I really appreciate when artists are like, I write, and I sing it, and I play the instruments, and I produce it. It's like, oh my God.
How do you have
A lot of people are like, oh, I'll come in and sing what you tell me to.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I need you to auto-tune it, and I need you to make me sound good, because I'm not really that
Not
good,
actually
but
great.
somehow I got famous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the tea.
And
sis.
that is the tea. That's the tea. I'm gonna get a drink of water because I'm dying. Sorry.
So, yeah, he's real good. I like him.
Yeah, this is Apricot Princess is only his second studio album. Came out in April 26, 2017.
So it's a little bit older than what we've been doing, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's still, the hype of it is still new. I think. Either that or I'm just like super late.
Well, I think that his singles are way better than
Yeah.
his albums.
Yeah.
I don't know, at me, I guess.
And that's the tea. I don't want to actually slow motion edit that, so I edited my own voice in real time.
Good job.
See how I did that there? That was cool. Man, real time editing is what it's all about nowadays. Nobody actually sits at a computer anymore.
Apricot? Apricot.
It's actually pronounced never mind.
Apricote?
I almost said apricot, but that just sounded really wrong for some reason.
The princess of Apricot.
Princess of Apricot. With apricot with a K. Yeah, so let's just jump right into our faves, I guess. My favorite is apricot with a K.
I got apricot up in this bullshit.
Just had an aneurysm.
What's your fave?
Mine's a tie. So the actual song that I like the best is Waiting Room, but I love Rain Man, the little like 45-second interlude. It's just a saxophone and a piano just wailing. It's smooth.
Yep.
It's jazzy. I can sit in the rain. It makes me feel like I'm in one of those movies where I'm like a blonde Marilyn Monroe, and then I like turn dramatically towards my lover and we're both standing in the rain. It's like one of those. Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
But Waiting Room, it's got like a funky little beat. I wrote
I like it.
actual song though, and it's got a funky little beat which I likey.
Yeah.
It does. It like has like a little doo-doo-doo-doo. That's not how it goes, but it exists in there, and I like it. And it's just a cute little song.
Mm-hmm.
So.
My fave is Television / So Far So Good.
What about me? That's the one, right? What about me?
I think.
See, they all kind
a
of
lot
like
of his songs sound the same.
yeah. I can't keep the names in the.
Yeah. It's upbeat and it's fun, and I like it.
And hashtag bop the best.
Hashtag it bops
Bring that
me the
back.
best.
Bring that right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's very good. What I like about his music is that it's not like the same beat throughout the entire song. Like, he'll even start it fast and then go really slow, like in the middle, and then end it fast again. Or, like, he'll stop and start and stop and start. Like, I like that it's not the same thing the whole time, but at the same time, it's really hard to remember or, like, keep track of what song you're listening
Right,
to.
because, like, I mean, even Apricot Princess, the title track, it starts out, like, the first half of it's, like, really slow, and then it's just, like, and it sounds, I think, so Television, this So Far So Good is the second song. I always get them, I think Apricot Princess is over and the next song is playing, but it's not. It just changed tempo really dramatically in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And his songs are really long, too.
Yeah, they are really long. Yeah, I wrote that this, so speaking of all the songs sounding kind of the same, not in a bad way, I wrote, it's like one big long song that takes you on a roller coaster. And it is. I said that about Tom Misch too, I think. It all is like one big long song, but in a good way. It's done kind of, it's not.
It's done strategically.
It's done strategically, and it's not, I didn't pick up any kind of narrative out of the words, but I did get a narrative out of the music.
Yeah.
So.
His words make no fucking sense.
No, they don't. They don't at all.
Call me Alexander.
Yeah. You know what? Whatever. Yeah.
I also liked Sycamore Girl. Just because it's a really pretty song.
Yeah. There wasn't really anything on here that I disliked. I wrote that I like him as an artist because he's like almost singing.
Yeah.
You know? He's like talking.
Sings. Yeah.
And I like it. Because normally I'd be kind of like, okay. Like.
He also like sometimes skips a beat when he's singing or talking. Like where you would think that he would like stop a sentence is like the middle of a sentence. I don't know if you noticed that.
I didn't really, but my brain is fried. So those things kind of probably went over my head. Yeah. But it wouldn't surprise me. His songs are very, very interesting structure, which is cool. It's cool to see an artist kind of take typical song structure and take that kind of stuff and be like, he didn't go against song structure, he just pushed it to its limits, which is cool. I think that's nifty.
Yeah. I like that you felt like it needed more direction. And that's kind of where we could be on very different things, but that's kind of where I feel like he skips a beat or he like ignores the beat in the song.
Like he did make the decision to push the limits, but I agree, there are some moments where I'm kind of like, oh, that you took that a little too far, you know? I said that about the only song I don't really love is Untitled. Yeah. And I said it's a slow song, it needs more direction. There are some times when I'm like, you don't have to have a 22-minute song. It doesn't need to be that long. I know that you want to try all these different beats, but like, it doesn't have to be that long. Yeah. My attention is gone.
Make 2 songs. I don't know.
Yeah. And so it's just like, yeah, there are some times when I'm like, okay, you pushed that a little too far and kind of got off track here, but it's okay. He always finds his way back home, you know? He follows his little yellow brick road.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know. He's very cool. Yeah. So they say that he blends words and elements of jazz, hip hop, soul, and bedroom electronica.
Bedroom electronica.
Didn't know that was a genre.
I had no idea that was a thing.
And then he puts it into a sophisticated type of singer-songwriter fare.
Okay.
So
I keep hitting this cord against the microphone.
He's British, obviously.
What about me? That was stuck in my head.
So I guess he started music. He started it. Why did I say it like that?
I guess he like started music.
Started music playing the drums. And then
Do
he...
do. It's gonna take a lot to drag me. Okay, we'll move on. Please move on quickly.
And he played the guitar, picked up piano, and production software skills while working on his first album as a student at the Brit School in London.
That's insane. That like he started when he was like our age doing the thing.
teenager.
Like we are in school currently, and we're just trying our best, you know.
He got his name, his stage name, because O'Connor has a capital O and a capital C. The OC, Orange County.
Ah, that's interesting. So he's just like, I'm Rex from.
He released Because You Will Never Be Free at 17 years old.
Okay, well, you know where I am going in my life?
Not there.
Not there, because I am way past 17.
Where's Jakarta?
Probably in Jakarta.
I
mean,
apologize.
Now we gotta find out where Jakarta is. Why are you asking? Is that where he's from?
No, it says number 4 on... It's
Oh.
Indonesia.
Okay.
So, like, you know how Spotify will put, like, where people listen? And it has, like, the top 5 cities where he is most listened to?
Oh.
LA, London, Chicago, Jakarta, and then San Francisco.
Oh. That's quite an array of things.
Yeah.
I wish that, I wish that most of our podcast listeners came out of Jakarta, but that's just maybe someday.
Maybe we're not diverse enough.
Maybe. We're sorry.
Try my best.
We're trying.
Can only do our best, guys.
Yeah. But yeah. So,
Yeah.
man, we.
That's kind of all I have to say about that album. It's not an album that I love, and it's not an album that I hate. I feel very neutral about it. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard for me to choose a favorite song because I'm not, like, no one song is like, oh my god, I really love that one.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. I'm neutral about it as well. And I felt like it would be a good one to do though because it's so everybody talks about Rex Orange County nowadays. And okay, cool. But I think that literally the song that really stood out to me and the one that I can like really just remember is Rain Man, which is an interlude, which is that bad that my favorite song on an album is the interlude? It's beautiful though.
I like it.
It's
'Cause,
just
like,
so beautiful.
I don't know.
It's just such beautiful instrumentation. Like the composition is just wonderful, and this is just somebody wailing on a saxophone, and
Yeah.
that's neat to
It is
me.
neat.
You know who would like that song? Chris. We didn't shout Chris out last time.
Chris.
Sorry, Chris. You would like this song. It's only like 45 seconds, but maybe I'll show you.
That's
sometime.
47 seconds too long, as Chris would say.
As Chris would say. Yeah.
Do you guys want to see Chris on a podcast?
Do ya?
And what do you want him to review?
Yeah, Chris really wants to guest, and we've talked about Chris in almost every episode, so I feel that it's about time.
Yeah.
To bring
he
the
should be
man
on for week
himself.
10?
Maybe. Chris, do you want to be on for week 10? We're asking you right now here in real time. Text us.
I do want to talk a little bit about Rex's singles.
Yeah.
I found him through Loving Is Easy, which is his most popular song.
Mm-hmm.
Best Friend is like my favorite song at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sunflower is also great. And then he just did with Spotify, Rex Orange County and Randy Newman covered "You've Got a Friend in Me," which can
Death.
Randy Newman actually cover?
His
Is
own
it still
song?
considered a cover if he just brings somebody else on his own song?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, it's a...
But it's beautiful, and if you haven't heard it, it'll take you right back into your Toy Story days.
You got a friend in me. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen Toy Story.
You got
A friend in me. I don't know the rest of the words.
when the road is rough ahead.
miles and miles from my own bed. Thank you. We'll see you next week. That's Taylor and I's wedding song. We got first dance. Yeah.
Man. I mean, that is kind of all that I have to say about him. Do you have
Yeah.
more to say?
I don't. I mean, if you really like Rex Orange County, good.
Tell us about it. Why
Tell
do
us
you love
about
him
it.
so much?
Tell us, tweet us and tell us if you want to have songs added to the playlist. Yeah, okay. So I was going to talk to you about this, but maybe I'll talk to you about this now. We had a request to do a musical, and we unfortunately had to turn it down because there's a million people that go behind a musical, and like musicals are many hours long, and there's no way we can condense it into a 30-minute podcast. But I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe, if you had a song, or to anybody who wants to hear something about a musical, we'll put it on our playlist.
We could put it on our playlist.
Yeah.
Or do a short review of 1 or 2 songs on IGTV.
Yeah. So,
Like a 5-10 minute thing.
yeah, for sure. We could do we could even do a little live stream or something.
Could go
on our
live.
Instagram. React to it live, ? So, if that's something that you're interested in,
Let
and
us
to our viewer that wanted us to do a musical, we're very sorry that we did not, but let us know, and we can let us know a couple of your favorite songs. Maybe we'll do a short thing about it. We'll talk to you about it. So, get back to us. Yeah. Cool. Because we really want to engage with people.
Yeah, and you can engage with us
On Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube, any audio
podcasts.
place, and through our Friday Faves playlist.
Yeah. Friday, babes. So, yeah. So, and if you come back next week, this is exciting. I'm going to go see Walk the Moon. By the time this is posted, I might have already seen them. I don't know. Anyway, Walk the Moon is happening in my life. So we're going to do their newest album, What If Nothing.
Yeah.
Come back next week for some Walk the Moon. I know y'all love them. Everybody loves them. So, yeah. That's all.
Have a great week, you guys.
Yeah. Have Musical Monday, and we'll see you next time.